Hello, friends! I have two different versions of my favorite Avatar World game, old and new. Have you noticed that it's snowing everywhere? We will compare the 2025 game and the 2023 game. Look at how cool the characters were dressed up in the winter of 2023. Do you like them? By the way, you can already see the differences on the main screen. This is the update button in the new version. Let's go. Right. Have you played Avatar World before, when the city was decorated like this? There were a lot of decorations. By the way, you noticed that the old version has Christmas trees on the map, but the new one doesn't. Let's move on. In the old version, after these locations, we immediately see the station. And in the new version, first there is a warehouse, then a huge airport. By the way, thanks to this airport, we can fly to a beautiful island out of winter. I love this island. It's so beautiful. Warm and the sea is nearby. Let's look for what else has changed. What do you see on the new map? Of course, this is a huge furniture store where there is a lot of furniture and various things for the design and implementation of your ideas. Now move on. There's a cool new restaurant on the new map. Have you noticed? Here it is. We don't have a restaurant on the old map. Look, there's a bridge on the new map. It's not on the old map. Still, it seems to me that the old map is overloaded with decorations. I like the new version better. What do you think? Which version do you prefer? The old one or the new one? Let's go to the burger joint. There's something interesting here. Look, the old version has a counter and tables, and that's all. Watch the new version. After the tables, the location continues. If we go to the right, we will get to the B store. If you go straight to the ice cream shop. And if you go down, you will get to the alley with the cat, where there are many different shops, including secrets. The alley in the new version looks like this, and we can walk along it. And in the old version, we can only enter each individual store. The new version features a children's skate park. Remember when it appeared? The poor boy is standing here with a broken skateboard. Cool location. There are lots of children's clothes and skating tracks. Have you noticed that the new version already has an office, but the old one doesn't? Anyway, the maps are very different. Have you played before? When was the old version of winter? There's something else new. The school has new school gates, but the old version doesn't have them. Let's compare the school. There are no differences in the class. Pay attention to the windows. It's winter outside, but it's summer outside. It's very funny. Let's move on. If we go out into the corridor, we'll see that the new version has the director's office open, but the old one doesn't have this location yet. It's still closed here. And then, remember, it was closed upstairs and we were waiting for the second floor to open. And the new version already has a very cool music class and a drawing class. Let's take a look at the schoolyard. What do you see? Look, in the old version on the left, there is no drawing on the asphalt, but in the new one, the children drew classics. There's also a lot more snow in the old version. Look, it's lying on a building, trees and bushes. And in the new version, despite the snow, apples are hanging on the trees. Very cool. Let's compare further and we will see a very big update. And this is the school gate. We can go out and come to the bus stop and wait for the school bus. By the way, I noticed something else. In the old version, there is such a huge drawing on the ground. What about the new version? This drawing is covered with snow. And now kindergarten? There's a cool update here. Do you remember this frog? It has been closed for a very long time. And in the new version, it is open, and it is a very cool location for small children. Remember, there was a construction site behind this old house once, and only in the new version will there be a kawaii house. Friends, which version do you like more? Remember, there was a construction site here in the winter of 2023, and in the new winter, we already have a cool house in a natural style. In the old version, we were waiting for the housemaker to appear in this house. And in the new version, everything is already working and you can create your own design. Guys, do you like this update? Look at the cute snowman. Remember, this mansion was 2 stories high. Have you played Avatar World before? In the new version, it is already 3 stories high and you can change the design in it. Let's remember what this mansion was like. Do you remember this waiter? And this girl? Look, there's a lot of snow in the old version. It's lying here on the floor and on the bushes. Oh, my favorite pianist. I still miss the old version and the old design. Do you remember this cleaning lady? She's very sweet. By the way, look out the window. In the old version, we had cool trees that changed shape. And in the new version, there is no snow on the ground, and there are no these lovely trees. Do you remember what the kitchen looked like? I really liked it. The new version has a lot of furniture, and we can arrange everything as we want. Let's take a look at the courtyard. There are differences here. Look at how different the yard is. In the new version, there is no snow on the ground at all. There is an exit to the street. There are cool trees that we can move. In the old version, there are trees that change shape. Which shape do you like more? And now I'm on the 2nd floor. I think the new bathroom is very similar to the old version. Do you remember this wardrobe? And this bedroom? The new version has a TV. Otherwise, it seems to me that everything is very similar. In the new version, there is a 3rd floor in the mansion where you can create your own design. I found new winter character movements in the new version. If we take a snowball, then in the old version, she can throw it like this. Throw it on her head. Be scared like that. And in the new version, there's a 4th action. And you can throw snowballs at each other like that. Let's take a character to throw a snowball at. That's it. Boom! Cool movement. Also in the old version, there is a few action with clothes. I can only take off my raincoat, or like here, my guitar. And in the new version, I can take off my bag, bracelets. I can take off my chain, and I can also take off my guitar. Then in the new version, there are many actions with the headpiece, and it can also be removed. You can also take off your shoes and socks. I think this is a cool update. Let's get her dressed up again. What do you think, friends? Which version is better? Tell me, how long have you been playing Avatar World?